Hello everyone, and welcome to Underhell, a mod for Half-Life 2 and probably the earliest request this channel has received. In fact, I received the first requests over a year ago when I completed my playthrough of Nightmare House 2. Now, I actually attempted to fulfill that request at the time, but unfortunately I had to scrap it because I kept running into issues with crashing during the campaign. However, I don't think that'll be an issue today, because it seems I misunderstood that request. People didn't want me to play the campaign. What they wanted to see me check out was the house that acts as a hub world to the campaign. Now, if what people are telling me about it is correct, that's extremely intriguing to me as a concept, because it's actually giving me flashbacks, and here's me exercising my grandpa brain here. Does anybody remember the mansion from Tomb Raider 3? That is going quite hard on the custom music if that's what that is. I hope that's what that is, because if it's not, I'm gonna have to mute this whole intro. But yeah, I guess I'll talk about it in-game just in case. The house. If this is the first time you play, it will start a new game. To return to the house as you left it, click on Continue. To reset the house, use the chapter selection menu. Hello? But yeah, as I was saying, in Tomb Raider 3, between missions, you could actually walk around and explore Laura's mansion. I actually remember it being one of the earliest instances of me just being really creeped out by an empty video game space. It was this whole huge mansion that you could walk around in, and there were all these secrets to find and hidden areas to access. I thought it was really cool, but the whole thing just really creeped me out. It didn't help that there was this really weird old butler that would shuffle around the map, always following you. And you couldn't even kill him because anytime you tried to shoot at him, he would lift up his metal serving tray and deflect the bullets. I hated that guy so much. Also, I totally keep forgetting I'm supposed to say this at the beginning now. If you have any suggestions for other videos you'd like me to do, the best place to do that is at the Discord, which I will link in the description. There you can also talk about all things creepy, anything relating to horror, such as movies or video games, or even liminal concepts that I've talked about in other videos. We have a pretty great community there, so if you're into that stuff, I really recommend checking it out. The phones are ringing. Is there one in here? That's kind of what it sounds like. It's locked. How do you get locked out of parts of your own house? Well, I guess that's the whole idea. I'm supposed to explore and try to unlock different areas. Night is falling. Whoa, 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 hang on a second. This place actually has a day-night cycle? I wonder what that means. And there's the accompanying change in ambiance. Oh, this is so cool and so atmospheric. I've always loved the idea of just being alone in an old dark house on a rainy night. Of course, even though this is meant to be the player character's house, it all the same feels unfamiliar and threatening. It's actually less like being home alone, and more like being... Have you ever been left alone at a friend's house for a while? It's a very weird feeling, and that's kind of what I get from this. Now, first order of business, I want to figure out what's behind this locked door. I have literally zero idea of what to expect. I was just told that this whole area is pretty creepy. But I don't know if that means there's going to be scripted events or... Well, actually, that's not true. I know there's scripted events because already in the time that I've been recording, I've heard the grandfather clock ringing out. I don't know if I've ever actually seen one of these things in person, but whoever invented them is just evil. As if hanging out in old dark houses wasn't scary enough, somebody in the old-timey days decided that they were going to add jump scares to every home as well. Now, what is this the key to? You have obtained the kitchen door key. Kitchen door? What am I in right now? It's probably this. The rain seems to have stopped. But the cellar door is covered. Why? Oh, but these are physics props. Can I actually move them off and get down there? Come on. The fact that this is so difficult tells me that probably no, but I still have to try, right? So there is a cellar, and by the look of it, yes, we can actually see down there. And it seems there's stuff to pick up. Alright, so we want to check out the cellar, the locked door upstairs. Oh, there's so many locked areas that we need to access. And I must say, I really don't like how I can see through these windows. The sun is rising. Okay, so this place is on a day-night cycle. It's not just something that happens after a while. Now, I noticed that it's periodically auto-saving, so from what I understand, if I'm understanding this correctly, it actually does save the state of the house itself. And so the hub world is actually persistent even as you try to play the campaign. Now, I believe if I were to go inside and get the truck key, that I would then leave the area and go start the campaign, but that's not what we're looking to do today. Well, that was a total waste of time. The truck keys and the kitchen keys. Oh, I see. This table shows the keys that I've already collected. I must say, the ambient sounds in this map are really great. Because it's thrown in a lot of atmospheric outdoor noises, it's got a lot of sounds of the house creaking, or the wind blowing outside, or the dogs barking in the neighbor's house. But every once in a while, it throws something else in. Not just the scripted things like the grandfather clock going off periodically, but also something that sounds like it could be the creaking of the house, but just sounds a little bit off, like something not quite right. Alright, I've gotten far too distracted. I need to start trying to open these doors again. That's just a bathroom. I think that's healing spray. Yeah, the game itself is actually quite complicated. Now, I don't know if you come back at all during the campaign, or if exploring the house is just a matter of not leaving at all. I know that in the garage is where your gear is. I think you have to click on this to start. But because I came here from selecting the house in the menu, it might work a little bit differently. This is your house, everything you need is here. No, skip all. I don't want the tutorial. Ah, more diary pages. Okay, so there's 30 pages in total. Ah, we can get a flashlight. Excellent. That'll help. I wonder if there's any reason for me to avoid going out at night. Oh, we can actually use the light switches. The ambient light at night seems to be enough so far, but I'll keep that in mind just in case. More health spray. But we can't use the lamps and such. It's kind of interesting, though, how the creator has actually drawn a wire to the wall outlets. But it just goes to show the level of detail present in this hub world. The cops must have left that there. Some way to look for evidence. Have I been investigated by the police at some point? See, that's the thing, is I don't know how important the story aspects are to the actual exploration of the house. Now, clearly he had like a wife or girlfriend who died or something, but will that actually be relevant to exploring the house? Batteries? Okay, so my flashlight is going to have limited batteries. Another diary page. September 11th, 2001. Batteries. Batteries galore. All the batteries I could ever use. I don't want to go in there. Alright, it's time for me to take a moment to recontextualize my thoughts on this, because I think we are going to have to understand this character and his history a little bit in order to understand this house. I don't want to go in there. Now, that can either imply that he knows something already that we don't, or it could just be, so we know that he had a wife or girlfriend who I guess died. Maybe that could just be like a room that has memories attached or something. I'm starting to think that we are going to have to understand a little bit about the story in order to get the full experience out of this. Night is falling. Now that sound, it really reminds me of the kind of sound that would really scare me as a kid if it were in a PS1 game. Almost like the sound of the burglar arriving in the first Sims game. Ah. It's a music box. Is there anything else I can do with this? Clearly there's a bottom drawer that's meant to be opened, but nothing happens when I interact with it. It doesn't even give me a message about being locked. The tune sounds off. Maybe there's something I can find to repair it? Oh wait, now I can open it. Oh, there's probably something I'm meant to put inside there. It's so hard to see. Now how do I... Ah, there we go. And it even has its own model. That's cool. Anything useful in this closet? I don't see anything. Ah, and it does have its own light. Ah, there's an attic. But sadly locked. Alright. A lot of locked doors, not finding a lot of keys. That wasn't like that before. What's happening? What's happening? I heard a creak that wasn't me. Is there someone that comes to visit me at night? Because in this hub, I don't believe I'm armed. But, no, I heard it. I heard a door open. Yes! Oh, no doubt about it. This place is haunted. Calendar. September 2013. Sunday, moving in. First day unpacking. Surprise. NCH appointment. Shopping. No, no, no. And then on the 13th, back to work. And his comment on this is, good thing I'm not superstitious. So have I only been in here for a week? Because this place feels very lived in. Where did I put the garden house remote? Oh, that door opens to be a remote. Okay, so note to self, be on the lookout for a remote. Hello, did that expose something? What is this? Whatever this is, it didn't go into my inventory. It wants me to carry it. Was that candle lit before? It seems much darker in here than it was before. I can't interact with the candle, but maybe I can interact with this Dreamcatcher? Dreamcatcher is on. Okay, so what does that do? It's still daytime, I don't want to sleep. Oh, so I can interact with the bed, so maybe at night I can sleep to force daytime. Maybe if I put this in here. Did I just screw something up? Wait, I was so focused on that, I wasn't even paying attention to what sounded like moaning or crying downstairs. Have I fixed this? that was it. The basement key. I can get down to the basement now. Okay. It took us a while to get going, but we're finally making progress. Like I was saying before, that idea has always been so fascinating to me. The idea of having hidden rooms within your own house. Of secrets to find in a space that you find so familiar. I don't like what the soundtrack is doing right now. Another diary page. It's the first page. It mentioned a new diary. I'm gonna wait until the end to read all that. You, and you. Yep, we got batteries out the wazoo. Now what's... here's the cellar entrance. Unfortunately, we can't quite get it open. There's still one of those pallets on top of it. But what has this done for me besides get me one more diary page? I can start the boiler. It needs something to burn. Well, what does it take? Wood? There's a wood pile outside. Maybe I can get that. You look like you'll do. Normally I find looking for key-type fetch quests to be really annoying, but in the context of this, I actually really like it. I've almost come to see this house as a puzzle that needs to be solved. And that is such an interesting thing to do as a side attraction to a campaign mod. I've obtained the attic key. No. I was absolutely certain that that door was not going to want to open. Okay, so now we have the attic key. We're finally making some progress. I have so many questions about this place and what's going on here. Alright, open up. Oh, my mic fell over. Oh, I was not expecting that. Whatever that was, I only saw it for the briefest of moments, but... Oh, the attic is still unlocked. This is one of those things that would have you waking up thinking, was it a dream? Hello? I would be so reluctant to come up here. Also, I feel like my walk speed has diminished somewhat. Hang on, how do I replace batteries? Oh, it does it automatically. That's kind of neat. Can't open these. Can't interact with the wheelchair. Now, why do we have a wheelchair? Hospital property. I guess my wife or girlfriend must have been sick. What is this? This looks like some kind of map. Oh, it's a map of the house? House, garden house, well, garage, playground. I don't remember seeing any well. All right, let's get some light in here. The garden house remote. Okay, we can get in there now. And a crowbar. I wonder what we can use this for. Maybe we have to use this crowbar to thwart a home invasion, John McClane style. But first things first, let's see about getting that garden house open. The crowbar's been moved to the inventory table. Where's the inventory table? There it is right there. And the map is now on the wall. This is kind of nice. This is really great for convenience sake, how we have this area where we can just see visually the progress that we made so far. Have I mentioned how absolutely impressive this is for something that's not even the main point of the mod? And we gotta remember, there is a well out there, which I have yet to see. Let's just leave you over here. Yep, nailed it. Another diary page. Now the question is, should I be reading these as I go? It looked like, 30 pages, that's a lot of time on this video to spend reading. Maybe I'll just skim them and show a few seconds of each page so that if you want, you can read along to them. Don't think I'm going to be running out of batteries anytime soon. It's locked. Another locked door. Night is falling. Wait, no. You didn't let me read the text that came up when I clicked on that. A gift from Frank. I remember that day like it was yesterday. Okay, so that's still locked. That is our new priority. And now is when I have to start thinking about what haven't we been able to interact with yet. I'm so curious about this mysterious well that... Okay, the garden house inventory has been removed. I'm so curious about this well that is apparently over here somewhere. I just got jump scared by a target. Have we opened this before? Never a good sign when the closets are just large enough to hide in. But it's a good thing I figured that out now. It's definitely something to keep in mind for later. Such an atmospheric night when it starts raining. This would honestly be really cozy if I didn't feel so unfamiliar in this house. Well, have we tried to turn on the fireplace? Looks like there's no gas. I could change the canister in the backyard. Okay, so it probably has to be replaced from right here. The thing is, I don't even know what it is I'm looking for. I don't know what a gas canister looks like in this game. I would think you would find something like that either here in the garden house or maybe down in the basement. Come to think of it, I don't think we've been down in the basement at night so far, and... No. No! I knew I had to be careful. There seems to be different events depending on whether you see things at night or during the day. Don't like that one bit. But I still can't find any gas canisters. Remember what I said before about night being so eerie in this house? This is the worst spot to put a TV. Because look, you're sitting here. If you look to the left, you got the windows. On your right, there's an open door. And on your left, there's an open door with the front door in view. So many different blind angles where evil spirits could be watching you from. Wait, I think I just heard that door open. Get down, get down, get down. Get down, go, 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 go! Ah. I don't know if it's on a timer or if it's scripted to close when I come into view. Now, when you're trying to solve puzzles, you have to think about what elements have you not yet investigated. I know I need a gas canister, but I don't know where to find it. I also know that I have to use this crowbar on something, and I haven't figured that one out yet either. Now, logically, I feel like the crowbar is kind of the answer to most of my problems when it comes to locked doors and objects. But I suppose I still have some hunting around to do. Maybe I can find some gas in the garage. That would make sense. Well, there's a fuse right here. Maybe I can grab that and use it... No, that would be for a car battery. My helmet, I completed SWAT training. Yeah, great. So we've got that fuse, should we need it. Actually, you know what? I bet we could use this downstairs in that power box. Unfortunately, that means going back down into the basement, but we should be okay during the daytime, should we not? No! Spoke too soon. Always I speak too soon. Okay, let's take that. Why did I do that? I don't think I needed to do that just yet. Now, did that actually do anything for us? Or did I just replace a perfectly fine fuse? Is it that maybe sometimes, like, periodically the power is going to go out and I'll have to go retrieve another fuse from the garage? I don't think I've just really advanced myself at all. This whole house is starting to give me the Conjuring vibes. Yeah, I need to find a gas tank to put in there. But where? I feel like I've been through this whole place. Unless the gas tanks are found somewhere I haven't been able to access yet. Such as in here. Hello, what's this? I need a tool to open that. Oh, I bet I can use the crowbar here. Hang on, be right back. Let's try you here. Come on. Boom. Yes! Oh, there's a whole cellar underneath the garden house. And another diary page. Missing page has been added to the diary. And keys. Keys for what? The storage closet key. I bet that goes for right upstairs. I think I did everything I could do here. I should get in the truck and go to work. No! No. I disagree. I feel like there's still a lot more to do. I am not doing anything relating to going to work until I've opened up the storage closet. For now, I won't need what's in here. Flares and an axe. Oh, I guess I actually do have to go to work and complete the first chapter. Alright, well, tell you what, I guess this is going to be a two-part series then. If you're as curious as I am, please stay tuned for the next part. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. And if you want to try this mod out for yourself, I'll be providing a link in the description. Also, if you have any ideas for any other creepy videos you'd like me to make, the best place to do that is at the Discord, which I will also link in the description. But until next time, I will see you in the next one.